Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we'll ask any seniors remaining in homeroom to please head to the auditorium for a special presentation. Thank you.
Good morning, FM. Today begins the course selection process for the 2016-17 school year. This morning, you should have received a course catalog and a course recommendation form. The course recommendation form is organized to put your required academic courses on the top and your elective courses toward the bottom.
Good morning, FM. I'm Mrs. Green, and I have some thoughts about scheduling day myself. This is a very important time for all of us. The scheduling choices that you make today influence our whole entire master schedule for next year. The better choices you make now and more accurate they can be, the better off we'll all be. The counselors have some other tips for you that might help you get through the process. Don't forget, we're here to help at any time. Best wishes.
Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Dave Madden.
And I'm Mrs. Summer.
And we have some things we want you to think about when you're going through the scheduling process. One of the things for me is that you make sure you write down the right number for the class that you're requesting. The number and the class is important because if you get the wrong number, you might not get that class.
And something that I find helpful when you're going through and filling out this form, when you get to the elective portion and you see that there's only 1 or 2, maybe 3 boxes for electives, you don't always get your top choices. So what I like to tell my students is if you write down all of the electives you want, and I don't care, you can write over here in the margins, and then number them in the priority of the class that you want the most. So number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't care. Give me as many electives as you can, all over. That helps me in the summer when I'm doing scheduling.
It gives us options so that if we don't get that first or second class, we have other classes we can go to that you've selected, not the ones we're selecting for you.
Although that's fun too.
Hi everybody, I'm the other Mr. Madden.
And I'm Miss Pierce, and we just wanted to share with you a couple ideas that will make the scheduling process go really well for you. So one of the things that I would recommend is that you have conversations with your teachers about the recommendations that they're making for you. They've known you now for a while, they've seen the kind of work that you do, your work ethic, what your goals might be, and that type of thing, and they know the up-and-coming curriculum really, really well, so pay close attention. They're awesome, and certainly, you know, you can always come and see us, but have those conversations with teachers first.
Absolutely. We do want you to come and see us. Don't forget to attend your scheduling seminars with us. And if you have any additional questions, like Ms. Pierce said, please don't hesitate to come and see us, and we can help you with those conversations as well. And remember, if you don't remember to turn in those course selection forms, we get to make your schedule for you.
Well, hello, I'm Mrs. Musey. As you get into the scheduling process, it's important to plan ahead. As Ms. Pierce already mentioned, it's important to speak with your teachers, so my suggestion would be not to wait till the last minute to do that. And when you're meeting with those teachers, make sure that you're getting signatures from them for the classes that you want to take, if those signatures are required. And then also making sure that you've checked prerequisites for your courses. So if there's something that you want to take down the road, you're also planning ahead to make sure you're taking the prerequisites that are required for that course so that you're all set when you want to take it down the road.
An FM art course lays the foundation for a well-rounded education.
I would say the number one value or belief of the program is to take a student from where they are and to get them as far as possible for them. The environment of the art class is, I would say, fun, energetic, but also really productive, because when people are excited about what they're doing, there's a high energy level. I would say that the skills that we develop Observational drawing skills are oftentimes the basis for a lot of the other skills that you will develop. This creates a foundation for a lot of creative fields, visually creative fields, as well as fields that people don't always think of as art-based or design-based fields, but have creative components to them.
Art courses also offer a crucial balance to a heavy academic schedule, encouraging personal growth and development of lifelong learning skills.
Students come to me a lot and say they're not taking an art class because they can't draw. That's what you come here for, to learn a skill, whether it's drawing or photography or design, ceramics. We're here to teach those skills. And the other thing is you're developing a portfolio which demonstrates another side of yourself, another side of your, demonstrates your creativity and your skills and your vision. That can really help with college admissions because they're looking for a well-rounded student.
I like ceramics because it's a nice break in the middle of your day where you don't have to do tests or anything. You can just sort of relax and do your own thing for 40 minutes.
I think art's for anyone. Even if you're at a drawing, I clearly didn't start that well. I think going in, you have to have an open mind, and there's so many things you can do. So say if you don't like this kind of thing, you have your own idea of what you want to do, and you can go in and do that. Like art's like very interpretive, and you can do everything you want with it.
For more information, turn to page 13.
Whether you are planning on pursuing a business and/or law-related future or not, you are going to need financial skills and how to correctly utilize money. Mr. Gangloff tells us why you need to outfit your schedule with one of his classes.
Anybody that's looking for real-world skills that are going to help them, when they're out on their own, when they're out of high school, when they're out of college, when they're working in whatever career they choose. That's the biggest benefit is we're giving a real-life experience to students, and they're getting a taste for what's coming in the future, and hopefully they take the stuff that we offer and they use it to their benefit and be successful when they're out on their own.
Skills learned in business classes reach extensively beyond the walls of the classroom and can be readily utilized in reality.
There are a lot of different projects we do, activities that we do that give you a taste for the real world. We look at buying a new car, buying a house. We do an investment portfolio where you research stocks and mutual funds and invest some fictional money in those. It gives you a real experience as to what's going to happen when you have your money. Business classes, computer science classes, they're for any student. The skills that you're going to learn in here are going to help you no matter what your career choice is. Anybody can benefit from the skills that you're going to pick up in a business class.
A course for students who have an interest in designing, editing, publishing, or general electronic-based skills should take web design and development. Mrs. Reagan has more on this.
This is a course where you would begin to explore the wide range of computer science, which is one of the number one emerging careers in the 21st century, and we actually need people in that particular sector. So this is a place where you can dive in or get your feet wet and decide, do you enjoy this and want to continue?
Those not interested in business can take computer science. Hear Mrs. Gilbert talk about this.
Just about anything you do today, because everything is programmable, even down to your car. So every application you use on the computer, all your devices, all created with computer science. So it's definitely a skill you need.
Even if you don't like computers or want to pursue it in the future, taking a class in this is very, very helpful. Mrs. Gilbert tells us more about this.
Any student can take it. It's a lot of fun. If you've used iPhone, an iPad, any computer, anything of that nature, come on in and learn more about it.
For more information, turn to pages 17 through 19 in your course catalog.
Family and consumer science teaches students techniques that mold perfectly into today's world. This year, there is an entirely new facts department that is led by Miss Granga and Miss Beach.
We do offer a number of classes, especially in the human studies area where we talk about the psych classes. Those are great classes for anybody who's interested in going to any kind of field working with the public in a health-related area. We also have the 2 courses that if you take them, you're going to get art credit for them. One of them is fashion design and merchandising. It is not strictly a sewing class. Fashion design is about design in all the careers that fall under that umbrella. And the other is the interior design. We talk about interior design as far as someone's own home, but then how to do commercial. These courses are introducing you to the many careers that you can do in either of those areas, as well as giving you skills.
Of course, there is the culinary side, led by Miss Beach, where she is teaching cooking skills that are applicable long into the future. Along with learning how to follow recipes and create fine cuisines, there is much more than just cooking a meal.
Food for Life is our healthy alternative eating class. You'll learn not only about different nutrition that the food can provide, but you'll also learn through many experts I have as guest speakers, physical activity that you can do besides those team sports that many of you participate in now. You can use along with nutrition to have a healthier and happy life. Then you'll be able to read a recipe and make whatever you want. We have a food truck challenge. They will prepare a food truck, they'll come up with a menu, prices, prepare food, and then they'll present their main course. It's a great way to eat healthier while you're away at school and enjoy your company of your friends without having to spend a lot of money.
You are going to be getting authentic technical skills. We look at what colleges are offering or what they expect our students to have, and we make sure that we align our curriculum and our information that we're giving to students with that. So students should leave here not only being well prepared in life skills, but well prepared to either go entry level into the world of work or right into the colleges that are offering the career studies in the areas that we provide.
For more information on family and consumer science, turn to page 32.
The music department offers a variety of opportunities for all students.
We have 5 groups here that meet during the day. We have Symphony Orchestra and Wind Ensemble, both are an audition group. We have an all-freshman string orchestra, which all freshman string players are automatically placed into. And then we have concert band and concert orchestra for those who don't wish to audition but still want to play their instruments.
By being a member of one of these groups, you get to not only develop your musicianship skills, but you get to work on collaboration skills as part of a larger group. You get to become a lifelong participant, supporter, appreciator of the arts, even if you're not going to pursue music as your vocation. And it also gives you a chance during the day to just relax and enjoy and maybe follow your passion for music. Be expressive in a different way than you get to be in other places during your normal high school day.
The high school also offers many vocal courses.
Choir is great for building self-confidence. It's great for building stage presence. So even in a situation where somebody's applying for a job or doing an interview or a class presentation, they can use those skills. They understand how to use their voice, how to be in front of a group, how to breathe. During our class periods, the students in choir and chorale work really hard for the 40 minutes that they're in there. They are actively involved from the beginning of the period to the end of the period. There's not very much homework, so that's kind of a plus, so in terms of work. But we have concerts during the year. We have a few concerts in the evening, and those are rewarding, but they do take some time. And there is some outside practice as well.
For those who are not looking to perform, the music department offers music theory, a way to develop a better understanding of how music is created.
They might choose music theory because they have a little bit of an interest in music and they want to learn more about it. Sometimes it's students who already study music but they want to learn about it from a different perspective, and sometimes it might be students who dabble in music at home, use GarageBand and that sort of thing, and want to just learn more so they can use it more effectively. I really try hard not to create a lot of homework, so most of what we do is during class time with minimal amount of extra time put in. So hopefully it's just something you can enjoy as part of your day and not feel as an additional burden.
One of the great things about being in music is that when colleges are looking at your resume, they're seeing that you're well-rounded. The more music classes or even just arts type classes you take, they can see, yes, this certainly is not somebody who's just looking at one particular area. They're looking to be a global, well-rounded student. So that's one of the benefits of being able to take a music class.
For more information on the music department, please refer to pages 48 to 50.
Tech classes are a welcoming environment where there's equal opportunity for all. If you want to have a good time while gaining some experience with housework and cars, there are classes for you. Or if you're interested in becoming an engineer, contractor, or auto mechanic.
Obviously going to be varying levels of knowledge with any class, so we just kind of base the projects on student ability. So if there's some students who have zero experience with construction, for example, I might have them start with some simpler things, but then there's other kids whose parents might be in the construction business who have had a lot of hands-on experience. So, we just try to keep everybody busy, and as the course goes on, everybody kind of levels out as far as experience and knowledge goes.
It's useful no matter what, even if you're not planning on going into something involving engineering, but it's a lot of fun anyway.
Can be creative at the same time as learn. Right now we're working on making log cabins on Envisioneer, so you get to work with different softwares and you get to experience different programs.
Well, we kind of teach in an open environment here, which is a little bit more collegiate. So students are able to get up and walk around the room. They're able to collaborate with other students, and we have college level software and equipment. We have 3D printers. We have AutoCAD based programs and a lot of freedom and movement, and you would see in most of the college classes. And in the college classes I took anyway, people were collaborating in groups more than doing individual work, and that's the type of thing that we do down here. And we try to do kind of grander projects where they might be working on something for several weeks or sometimes even longer than that, so that they can go through the entire design process all the way from start to finish.
Most tech classes don't require a prerequisite. Therefore, these classes are ready for you to take.
People can just come in, and there's obviously going to be varying levels of knowledge with any class, so we just kind of base the projects on student ability. I would recommend, if you have a free period and you're a little bit hesitant about taking a tech class because of whatever reason, that if you have a friend who takes a tech class, come on down and you can shadow them for the day. I'll be happy to give you a pass. You can come down and check it out. I'm very approachable, and so is Mr. Chandler, our other technology teacher. And if you have any questions, come talk to us at any time, or if you'd like to just sit in on a class, that'd be great too.
For more information about the technology department, please refer to pages 67 through 70 on your provided course catalog.
We hope this helps with your elective choices. Scheduling seminars will begin on Tuesday, February 2nd with the junior class. Please make sure your course recommendation forms are completed by that day. Sophomores will meet on February 8th and 9th, freshmen on February 10th and 11th. If you have any questions, make sure to stop by the guidance office and speak with your counselor. Take this time to write your name on the course recommendation form and browsing the course catalog for possible classes.